Thing rolling. Come on. There we go. Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Beast Mode Brandon back again. How you guys doing? Had to get you with the faith gear today. See, we got the candlestick right there in the middle. I'll be wearing this to the gym or something else. I'll buy a couple of them, so I can work out in one. And everyone's like, I like it, I like it. And in the end, we just go back and we tell them it's like, look, we we have the motto of this. We want to make more so that we can bless more, right? And whatever's in our hearts, my heart, your heart, we want to be able to give back and bless the churches, the communities, charities, or family, making the world a better place for all. So that's really why I do the things that I do. And it's amazing thing. If that resonates with you and you are hearing that, just put a one in the box real quick. You know what I mean? So in the end, that's why I do the things I do. But I like to make things simplified. And within our community, we use AI, right? And if you're watching this recording and you struggle with the anxiety, you struggle with lacking plan, you have no idea how to get a trade to begin with or watch something, you know what I mean? That's kind of why we created the scoreboard, right? It takes a whole bunch of things, like I said, uses AI. It just spits out a nice trend. And a lot of us take this 1 hour, whether you trade stocks, crypto, futures, Forex, right? It works for everything. Day trading, swing trading. And it's really to give you the advantage or the edge and that confidence that people lack. Me, I lack that confidence. I've been doing this for what, about 8 years now. Started my trading journey in 2016. I struggled for 3 years. I did not understand what it took to be a confident, profitable, consistent trader, right? And that brings me to where I'm at now. And that's kind of why I do the things I do. Like I said, right? I could be trading by myself, making money, but what's the fun in that? I actually get enjoyment of all of us making money together. And that keeps me going, like we're doing class here. It's 9:09 East Coast time. Here we are all hanging out and we having a great time. Well, we about to, because I'm about to instill some game into you guys. And now you're going to bring it back. And there's only one challenge that I need from you. The challenge is I'll show you how I do it so that you can bring intel back to the chats, the Discord, the WhatsApp chat, making trading way more simplified for all of us. So if challenge is accepted, I see you guys all on the call. We're going to rock and roll, and let's go with it. If you guys got questions, save them. I will answer them. Just give me a little bit to go through this. We're going to do the scoreboard, bounce off, kind of like the masterclass edition. You know what I mean? So, all right, let me bring over my charts here. Let's see. I think you guys see the scoreboard chart now, right or no? Let me see. What screen do you guys see? Was that the wrong one?
No, that was the right one, I think. So
Oh,
you
was it?
put in the chat.
Here we go. All right, you see the scoreboard?
Yep.
All right, perfect. Let me make this a little bit larger. Appreciate it. All right, there we go, 100%. All right, so coming into this, right? All you're going to do is, if you do not have access to this, fill out the form. You go to your indicators. You come down to invite only, right? You click invite only, and you are going to see the mastermind scoreboard right here. This is actually built for desktop and mobile. So no matter wherever you go, you're going to have access to it right then and right there, right? So let's go first and go over every single thing that we have in this, why it makes things super simplified. Because if you don't understand it, then you're not going to use it, right? So thing number one right here in this column, right? These are going to be your symbols. You see ticker symbols. It is all exactly the same thing. How you change that is you come over here to the scoreboard. Let me minimize all this. You come over here, do the scoreboard, and you press the settings. And what you're going to do is you scroll down here, and you're going to be able to click this right here, and you can put in whatever symbol you want, right? If you trade Bitcoin or you trade crypto, you're going to put the crypto in, right? If you trade stock options or stocks, you're going to put a stock symbol in, all right? Very self-explanatory. So that's how you can add a symbol into that. And you get 20 symbols to put on this. after you put in what you trade, right? I trade the stock market. So for me, what I do, and you can take a picture and do the same, I have ES, NQ, and YM because those are the three major markets that I use, right? On the stock option side to give me the confidence, right, to know what's going on. Plus, I trade futures, right? Then right here, my next two is the VIX and NQ, right? The VIX and NQ. When I'm watching the VIX and NQ, that's telling me that the market is an inverse. So when those are going up and they say buys, I know that there's pressure for the overall market to push to the downside. So then underneath that, right, I have every single thing. These are my favorite stocks. Amazon, Google, Tesla, Nvidia, UPS, Disney, GLD, Riot, Visa, JPM, Coin, T-Mobile, Baba, Meta, Microsoft. What do we have here? Actually, I don't have Apple in this one, but Apple would replace one of these, right? The only reason why I have T-Mobile in this is because I have T-Mobile cell phone. So anytime I want to get a new phone, I'll wait for a setup and I'll take a swing trade, make some money, and I'll buy my phone or whatever I want on T-Mobile. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I do. AMD is another one of my favorites that I kicked off recently. But guess what? My computer we all on right now is AMD. Guess what I did? Use the scoreboard. Use the trading tools to make money so that AMD pays me to put it right back into the company. Then now I got their product. You know what I'm saying? So create a watch list that you want to trade, right? That you want to come across and you want to know what it's doing. So if you are a crypto trader, you're going to have all crypto symbols in this. You might have AVAX, you might have Solana, you might have Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and so on, right? You can have 20 of them. As long as it's on TradingView, you can have that. So understanding what you're trying to accomplish, right? I have 3 different screens. I have a crypto scoreboard. I got 2 stocks scoreboards. So on my other ones, I have other symbols. So technically, I watch about 40 stocks because I like to know what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? Once you create that, you now, right, are way ahead of everybody else. And what I mean by that is this right here. Every single person is looking for that next moonshot Scott or that next parabolic stock. And they step up to the plate and they strike out and miss. So many times looking for that. Well, guess what? If you could just watch the same 20 or 40 symbols, right, and not have to go chasing one of those 40 symbols, for one, we know it's liquid that we can get in and get out. 2, we know that there's good probabilities of the ATR, which is the average true range, that is going to move enough for us to get out. So we don't have to go chasing anymore. We use our 20 or 40 stocks and simplify it down with that. Is everybody following me so far? Put a 2 in the box right now if everybody's following me and you like that. You keep things real simplified. You don't have to go around chasing this or that because we have AI to our advantage. We can make things way more simplified, right? Hey, I see you guys rolling in. Awesome. So now we know how to do that and put the symbol and tickers in, right? The next thing we have, right? I'm going to change this color and I'm going to make it, let me see, purple. Nope, I cannot see that. Let me see orange here. Yep, I can see orange. All right. The next thing that we have right here is our candle pressure. The candle pressure is broken down into 2 different colors. Right here, I'm going to circle these right here. They're either green or they're red, right? Red means that you're selling. Red light, probability is that the pressure is to the downside. If it's green, buying, green light, go. Probability, the pressure is to the upside, right? I really like to see the candle pressure be in sync of the way that I'm trading, right? So just know that. That's real simplified, real simple. Next to that, we have 3 of our moving averages. These are 3 of my favorite ones, 21, 55, and the 200 moving average, right? The 200 acts as my big boy. In my big boy, like investing standpoint, like if we can get above that and we stay above it, that's pretty solid for institutional buying. This is from my perspective. The 50, 55 acts as the baseline of the gator. Shorter term trend, if we can stay above it, that's good. I know that typically I probably want to take my investment out of it if we get underneath that. And the 21 is super, super aggressive as far as breaking out and breaking down. I'll use the 21 for breakout and breakdown trades in that direction, where if we're above it, I would be more biased to take more call trades, right? So then when you get into something where it's all green, that's like ching, 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 ching. That's like a slot machine, right? And that's real good. And when they're a little bit mixed, like the 21 and 55, we're above that. That's kind of like a pretty strong. But if they're above all three, that is really what I'm looking for. All right. So then coming along after that, we have our volume spring. Look at this like another tool that we had was those volume colored candles. We want to see, right? We call this a spring. There's a couple different colors. You have a light red, you have a dark red, and you got this maroon purple. You have a super dark green. There's a darker green, and then there's a light green that looks just like that. So when they are the darkest, like right here, like these right here, is super strong selling, like it's just melting down. And when you have these dark green ones, that's like the opposite of melting to the downside. That is impulsing, squirting, pushing to the upside, right? So we created that so we could have a couple of our tools put into one different thing. And now it's taking all this stuff and calculating it together to give us a bias, right? To give us a bias. So the volume spring is pretty important because that tells you how much oomph and juice that you have in that specific trade or candle, right? Coming over here to the momentum pressure. Two different colors. They're either green or red. You either got bullish momentum or you got bearish momentum. If you have bullish momentum, that is pretty good because that's telling you that we have a shorter term probability to push to the upside. And if it is red, we have a shorter term probability to push to the downside without any pressure. Like your faucet can trickle, right? But with pressure, it's like a fire hydrant. You follow me? And that's the way to look at it like that. Next thing we have, before we didn't give Swing Master Pro to a lot of people because we wanted to have some beta testers, and then we decided to give it to mastermind only members, right? So for people that don't have Swing Master Pro, if you are a full mastermind, you good. But it's also built into the scoreboard, right? And it's right there. So if it is green, we know the candles are green. If it is red, we know that the candles are red. And then over here, two other tools that I personally like to use is our VWAP levels, the daily VWAP and the weekly VWAP. If it's above the weekly VWAP and above the daily, that's pretty strong, right? That is pretty strong. If it's below that's not good. You know what I mean? So it kind of acts as like a pivot where it's like bullish above, bearish below, and it calculates everything for you. And you see how it cleans up the chart, and we can pinpoint that. Now, the last thing that we have and what makes this the simplifiedest way to trade, to give you something where to go to right here, right now, is our trend, right? What this does is this takes all this data right here and compiles it using AI to give us what the trend is. So we have 4 different trend levels. We have a sell, we have a buy, we have a strong buy, and we have a strong sell. If we are in a strong sell, that means everything across the board right here, right? If we have a strong sell, everything across the board right there is extremely bearish, and that's something that we looking like to short, right? Now, if we're looking for a strong sell to take short opportunities, put in the chat, what does everybody think a strong buy means? What do you think is going to happen to that asset, right, from a probability standpoint? Think it's going to go up or it's going to go down? Put it in the chat. You think it's going to go up or you think it's going to go down? Hey, look at you guys. You guys are rock stars. Absolutely. It's going to go up, right? So we know that when that happens right there, we know right then and right there, we can say, well, that's what I want to look at, right? Then if you come over here and you right-click this, see where I right-click all this and press right-click and press add an alert? You can do this for your mastermind scoreboard, open-ended alert. So anytime that you get a buy to a strong buy, you're notified. You get a sell to a strong sell, you're notified. Everybody see that? See how powerful that is? And you all have access, right, to run the alerts from the scoreboard to tell you exactly when something is about to move or when it takes that what I want to say, when it takes that probability to change, right? So now, understanding what the scoreboard does and why it's beneficial for us, right? How do we utilize this for all of us to make more, to bless more? All right, check it out. So we're going to come here and we swing. We'll go to swing trading first. I'm going to put on my scoreboard right here. Then I'm going to come down here at day. So my 2-minute chart, right? 2-minute chart. This scoreboard is synced for the 2-minute time frame. If I change this down to 1 day, this is now my 1 day scoreboard. So I know every single thing on here is 1 day, and I'm looking to take, right, or I'm giving myself a bias to find something to get into swing trades. All right, everybody follow me. Everybody, you said that's pretty darn cool. I am telling you. So now, if you're a swing trader, right, you could right-click this, and anytime we go from buy to strong buy or sell to buy, you're going to get notified. Anytime it makes one of those changes, you will get notified, right? Or get into the habit where every Sunday, right, you could pull this up and see which ones are strong buys and strong sells. Because if it's a strong buy, it might weaken into a buy and it still push up a little bit, and we get that movement in our favor. It doesn't matter whether you have crypto, doesn't matter whether you have stocks, doesn't matter whether you have just futures or Forex. It's all in alignment with the same principle and giving us that bias. So now, if you are a swing trader, put a swinger in the box right now. Or just put a 1 in the box if you swing trade. I mean, swing trading is nice because you get to put yourself in position in a couple minutes a day. You know what I mean? All right. So how can you utilize this to your benefit? Well, you create your scoreboard of your stocks. If you want to be real crazy, you can copy the same ones I got because they make money. Trust me. So then you come here and I'm going to turn on Swing Master Pro AI and I'm going to zoom this out and I'm going to look at the charts, right? So now what I can do is, all right, I want to go and attack the strong buys and strong sells. So I'm going to look at Google and Tesla. I'm going to look at GLD, right? And we don't have any strong sells, but you know me, I don't care what happens. I like to have a plan if the market goes up or it goes down. So if I have a sell over here, I'm looking at ones that got the volume spring, which is red, or this dark red. If it's a lighter red, like see how it's a light red right here, I want to keep my eye on that one. I would immediately go to these ones. So if I was trying to find 3 stocks to watch, it would be JPM, Coin, and it would be T-Mobile with a US, like TMUS, right? If I'm looking for 3 stocks to the upside, it'll be those. So then how do we get into a trade or how do we position this? Let's just pick on Tesla real quick since we already have Tesla up. I'm just here to tell you Tesla actually been a strong buy and a buy since right here because I watch it. I watch it, right? So how can we utilize this? Well, guess what? We have the scoreboard, right? We have the scoreboard. It's now step 1 giving us a strong buy. Now we're going to go into a chart and pull it up. How do we enter the trade going into a swing trade? Well, you have a couple different ways that you can do this. The way that I do it, and I found the easiest, is using Swing Master Pro AI, and I'm taking the first initial Swing Master Pro AI buy, and if I miss that, I'm taking the reversal arrow for a swing trade. So in this trend, right, in this trend, I will take my trade on this candle. I will take my trade on this candle. I will take my trade on this candle. And that gave me an opportunity, right? This one did not stop you out because we did not close underneath the stop loss line, which you can see right here. This one in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 9 days, you would have went up here to TP. That's a winning trade. So there's a winning trade right there on a swing trade, right? The next one we have this reversal arrow. This would be your stop out. Here will be your entry. And guess what? There's the second winning trade in this trend. Then our third trade would be our entry will be here. Here will be our stop out. And it goes up, pushes up in 1, 2, 3, 4, in 4 trading days. There's another winning trade. Then we got a reversal arrow here. Here will be your stop loss. And guess what? Price pushes up for what? Another winning trade. Now, if you miss this one, you miss this one. Now you have 2 more opportunities to get into this trade. Does everybody see that? Put a 2 in the box if you guys see that. Right? I'm telling you, things are so simplified if you understand how to use the scoreboard. The reason why I'll be going over it today is because I've had a couple people message me that they were unsure how to use the scoreboard, and that's why I'll be going over it tonight. That is why we are going over it tonight. Like I said, you have questions, save them, because I'm going to open it up for you guys to have questions as well. And if we don't have any questions in the end, I'll make sure we have some stocks for us to keep an eye on, right? That's one way for you to take the trade. The second way is for you to take the trade is the same exact way is you do this right here, right? Let me erase all this. The second way to take the trade is you come on the daily time frame, right? And you see Swingmaster Pro AI, Tesla is green. We see it's green on all of our candles. We can come down here to the 30-minute, right? And position ourselves into a swing trade because that's going to provide us more opportunities to get into the trade. Or the hour time frame, right? I like to go to the 30-minute. So if my 30-minute candles are green and we get a reversal arrow, guess what I'm looking to do? Look what I'm looking to do. I'm not looking, if I scroll out right here, right? And we know we've been green way down here. If I see the candles are red on these 2 days right here, I'm not taking the swing trade. But remember, I like to, right, use, and this is what I like about this, over here on my, I'm going to kill the scoreboard real quick. Over here on Swingmaster Pro AI, we have this ledger right there. So I always, if I'm swing trading, I always want to know what the trend is on the daily time frame. Then I'm coming to the 30-minute, and I want those two to match up in sync. If they do, I'm taking the trade, whether I'm leverage crypto trading, whether I'm futures trading, whether I'm swing trading Forex or stock options. Does everybody follow me? And you can see how it's universal to any market that you want to trade, right? So guess what? Well, Brandon, I have a no trade day right here. I have a no trade day here. I'm only available to trade here or here. All right, that's fine. Coming into the market, guess what happened? We have a reversal arrow right here, and we're taking a swing trade. And you see the baseline of this right here? This would be your stop out. So what you'll do is you come right down here, set an alert, right? Set an alert, add an alert. Now you got to stop out in your swing trade, and you are holding that. So if this is going to be your stop loss down here, right, and your entries here, the strike I would take would be this strike right here. I would probably take the 370 calls. And the ATR on Tesla is about 18 or 20 points. So technically, in one day, it can move that much. And that's exactly what happened the next day. Right? All right. Say I missed that trade. All right. No problem. Guess what? Do we have a reversal arrow right here? Do we have a reversal arrow here and here? Yep. Guess what? There's a swing trade winner. There's a swing trade winner. So this is the thing, guys. Are we in this to be consistently profitable, or are we in this to make money? I'm in this to make money. So if I take a swing trade here of 4 weeks of time, and my trade the next day, I'm up 60%, right? I'm going risk-free in a trail stop. I am going risk-free in a trail stop. Are you? Put a yes or no in the box. Are you going risk-free if you are up that much in one day? I want to see if anybody puts a no, because I'll be curious to see what your plan. Because remember this, your account never grows unless you take profits, right? Your account will never grow unless you take profits. So remember that. If you don't take profits, how's your account going to grow? right? It's not. And knowing that we have an unlimited opportunity to get positions and trades in the markets with our scoreboard, right? We don't have to be greedy, never, because there's always going to be a trade. Why am I showing you this? I mean, I can make all the money myself doing this by myself, but if we have all 20, 30, 40, 90, 120 people in the stock option side, all looking at the same thing, and we have trust within each other, now does this make trading way more simplified for us? And that's exactly why I spill the beans. It's the crystal ball. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly why I do that, right? So that's another way that you could take a trade. So we're going to go back here. If you want to invest, like you're an investor, guess what? Now you come down here to the weekly time frame. Put your scoreboard up, right? Go to the weekly time frame. Set your alerts. Anytime that you get a sell to a buy or a buy to a strong buy, I want to invest in that. I'll put some money into the market on that. Why not? Right? So then if you want to one up it, right? We've been green since the 12th of August. Now come back here to the daily time frame and take trades, reversal arrows in that. So remember, since August 12th, which is right here, we've been green. Now let me ask you this. Here's a reversal entry for an investment. Here's a reversal entry for an investment. That's 247. That's 224. Here's another reversal investment, 261. The share price is at $400 right now. $400. That's a pretty good investment. Right? That is a pretty good investment. So you day trade and you swing trade the same exact way. And now get this. I'm sorry, you invest and you swing trade, right? They're exactly the same thing. Use the same tool, same technique over and over and over again. What's up, James? How you doing? You have a question or do you just bump off mic by accident? Okay. What's up? What's up? If you have a question, you come on the mic or throw it in the box if you want. Gotcha. No worries. So then, right? Well, Brandon, I don't swing trade. I don't invest. I just day trade. That's fine. You want to know how you can use a scoreboard to day trade? I do it every single day. You want to know my exact process? How I extract dollars, money from the markets? I do eat crayons, so I'm not telling you what to do. This is my process right here. Yeah, we're going over right now. So, we went over the scoreboard already. Yeah, this is recorded. You know what I mean? So, it is streamed live and recorded as well. So, you go back and rewatch the beginning part if you want. So now, how do we day trade, right? We take the scoreboard. You come here and you go to the 1 hour time frame. This is going to give you your bias. This is going to give you something that you can attack with. So if I was trading tomorrow, right? You come into the Discord. People have been loving this, right? Super simplified, using Trendbox Pro, floor and ceiling levels. Guess what? Come to the stocks and options alerts. You scroll up. Guess what? Right here. I'm watching GLD and Tesla for ceiling breaks. This morning, you look at Tesla. Look what happened to Tesla. We'll just put a 5-minute time frame chart. Look what happened to Tesla. We were in this trade right here. We were in that trade. 2 contracts to me was worth about $350. And I gave you guys the juice in the beginning. How did I get it? That's what we're going to go over. We're doing right now. I go to the 1 hour time frame before the market opens up. And I say, whatever has a strong sell, I'm looking for shorts, right? And if you want to take it super simplified, trade the floor and ceiling in the direction of that. Or Trendbox Pro. Trade it in that direction. If I want to take buys, I'm looking for the strong buys. GLD, Visa, and Google with an L. Right? So if Google with an L had a strong buy, let's just type in Google, right? And we come down to our time frames. Let's go to the 5-minute because not everyone is a scalper like me, and that's fine, right? Check it out. We had a Swingmaster Pro AI buy, right here for a buy. There was your stop out. Did price hit target TP? Yup. And we're trading in sync of the hour time frame. There's one winning trade. Then you could take a reversal arrow. There's a stop loss. At that point, you should be risk-free. This doesn't look like much, but this right there, that's about $1.50 on the share side of movement in your favor. Then you get this huge reset. You could take another trade on this reversal arrow right there. This would be your stop out. Guess what happens? Price pushes up right here. So when my man Andre messaged me and says, hey, I'm looking for a trade, I want to get back into the market. Hey, you see anything? Hey, that's what we say every single day. You want to make some lunch money? You want to make a nice profitable trade? Go in the hour time frame, your scoreboard, find out strong buys, strong sells, then come on the 5-minute and trade whatever time you want. Me, I go to the 2-minute time frame because I'm an ultra scalper. I like the best of the best entries, but that's just my opinion, right? So for me, if I was looking at this, guess what? I knew that the candles were green to go into it. My first reversal arrow was right here. Real tight stop loss. Check it out. At the share price was 184 and went up to 185.50. That's $1.50 movement on the share side. Just to put something in perspective, if you bought one stock option, right, on Google with an L, and since it's a day trade, you're going to take Friday's expiration, and win $1.50, you're going to buy one contract, right? And it's just for simplicity standpoints for $123. Going $1.50, you're going to make about $60 off that. From an ROI standpoint, right? $60 divided by 123, 48% ROI. This little move right here, this little move could have generated you close to 50% ROI. In a day trade, are you going risk-free? Put a 1 in the box, put a 2 in the box if you're not. 1 in the box if you are. If you're watching a recording, Fazzle, it doesn't matter what you go. You can go into money, you go at the money, and you can go out of the money. You just got to understand, if you go out of the money, you got to use our delta rule, the 19-cent delta, right? It doesn't matter whether you want to risk more. You can come right up here, and you could risk and go into money and buy a contract for $223, right? You can come out of the money and buy one contract for $64 because it's still above our 19-cent delta. But this is the key. The key is not to look for that 50% ROI because it doesn't always happen. The key is if you enter the trade right here and your stop loss is right there, you measure this and you create a target, and this now becomes your target to go risk-free. So once you hit your risk-free point, your 1-to-1 risk to reward, you go risk-free in a trail stop. Meaning your stop loss is here. You now move it up to right there. You'll never take a loss on this trade. That is my favorite trade, a risk-free one. And everyone always says, well, I don't like the day trade because I don't know where to take the profits at. Well, I'm telling you this right here. If you enter it here and the stop loss is here, all you do is measure this, right, and say, well, at this area, I'm going risk-free. Because a day trade is meant to get consistent moves in your favor. You follow me? It's meant to get consistent moves in your favor. This morning, ES futures, right? Check it out. What do we do? What do we do in the room today? Right? What do we do in the room today? ES futures, we called out 9:30 right here. This candle closed. We called the put because we have a red candle on a red arrow on a red candle. Then you want a green arrow on a green candle. Here will be our stop. Guess what? We created a risk to reward. Guess what? There we're going risk-free. There's another trade. Then here you take your trade. There's your stop loss. Up here is where you're going risk-free. There's another winning trade, right? Do you see that? So when you're taking it, if you're going to lose 6 points, you want to get 6 points. Then as the market starts selling off, candles get red. Here's our entry for the put. There's your stop out. There's another winning trade. You keep your trail stops tight for day trades, right? What mark normally? Or does it still depend on your ticker? It's universal in a sense of this, Hillary. If you buy a contract for $1, right, and your your stop loss is 20 cents and your take profit is 20 cents. You might go in a 5 or 8 cent trail stop, right? But if you buy a contract of Tesla for $500 and your take profit is at 550 or 600 and your stop loss is at 450 or 400, you're not going to go in a 5 cent trail. You might go in a 25 or 30 cent trail. You follow me? So the trail stop size is dependent on how much of the option price you're looking for to get into profits, right? And the same thing with the swing trades. I trail stop swing trades with a trail stop limit, and I day trade with a trail stop. And that's how I'm able to extract quick moves like that, right? NQ, we call it out NQ. Same thing, our scoreboard at the time, right, was telling us that we wanted to get buys on NQ. Well, what do you think we did on NQ this morning? We called out buys right here. There's your stop. At that point, I'm going risk-free. We had someone in a room right here. This is a $1,000 trade for someone. We had someone make a $1,000 trade. Real simple. Green arrow, green candle. Red arrow, red candle. Keep it simplified. Super simplified. So a green arrow and a red candle is a trade to stay out of. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right? Then our next trade, we called out the buy there because it is a green arrow. When a green candle, there's your stop loss. There's your take profit. Then we had someone even get greedy. They took a buy here. There's their stop out. Oh, bummer. They got stopped out for a loss. Are you mad with a $1,000 winner here, a $1,000 winner here, and a loss of $300 there? I'm not mad. Are you? But also remember this too. Me, as in Brandon, I like to get 2 winning trades a day and then be done. Why? Because I feel, and this is just me speaking for myself, I feel the best movements, right, for me is from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. Eastern time in the U.S. markets. Those are the type of moves that I want that happen pretty quick that allow me to go in a trail stop like that. For me, I don't trade from 12 to 2 because typically if you take the 12 to 2 over 365 trading days, I would say 80, 75, 3 out of 4 days, the market's going to trade sideways. And we don't get paid on sideways movement. We get paid on expanding up and expanding down. Then volume comes back in. You get your shovel, comes back into the market to 2:30, and then we come into power hour at the end. So if you miss the morning session, I don't recommend, for me, right, for me personally, it's my trading plan. I don't recommend trading in the afternoon session. I trade the morning or power hour. And I never trade power hour because 4 out of 5 days, if not 5, I'm getting my money in the first 20 minutes or hour, and I'm done for the day. Another thing to think about this is too, look, if you have an 80% win rate, right, and you take 2 winning trades and you have a 100% win rate, right, at a 100% win rate, you know the probability says you're going to take a loss sooner because you can't sustain a 100% win rate. So if I get 1 winner or 2 winners on the day trade side, I'm done for the day because I'm walking away with my 100% winner. That makes sense to everybody. Put a 3 in the box if that makes sense. I'm walking away from that. So many times, as in Brandon, as in me, I made $500 to $1,000 and I gave it all back over the afternoon and tried to revenge trade and ended up losing for the day. Those days, I know others can relate to that. If you can relate to that, put a 1 in the box. If you got green and then gave it all back and ended up red, and that's not a good feeling. You know, and that's why I preach what we do right now. That's why I preach that. You know what I mean? So, and that's what we can do on the day trade side using the scoreboard. Use that everybody feel like they a scoreboard expert now, other than James because he showed up late. Yeah, he had duties. You know what I mean? If you guys feel more confident trading the scoreboard, or you feel you're a scoreboard expert now, give me a DCG in the box real quick. Just show me some love. Give me some DCG in the box. If you understand the trading made simplified using the scoreboard, whether you day trade, whether you swing trade, or you invest, and we keep it simple. Hey, hey, put a DCG in the box, you know, because you're not going to be perfect, Andre. You just understood it tonight. You got to practice it and push with it going forward. But we all together, we all link in arms. Now, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? So that is how I use the scoreboard to give myself a bias. Then you take it one step further and you can copy this and throw it through our DCG Mastermind bot, and it'll automatically tell you the stocks based off this data to put on our watch list. So that's why you got to attend everybody's call. You learn something from someone, understand how to work it, and then you use the prompts that we're gifted, and please keep them in-house. This is why I'm not sharing the prompts right now, because we are streamed live to YouTube. So this is that's inside intel. You know what I mean? What do you mean, Daniel? How's it take up your whole screen?
Well, when I open it on TradingView, I can't even see my chart. It takes up my whole TradingView screen. I can't even see the top of the scoreboard. It's like I just see, I see the assets and the buy sell squares, but I don't see the very top row. And I can't even see my candlesticks. It virtually takes up the whole TradingView candlestick chart screen.
All right, so look here, I'm going to show you. If you come in here and you take everything off and you just have a naked candlestick chart, right?
Yeah.
Come up here to indicators, go to invite only, and press Mastermind Scoreboard.
Yeah.
So when you load this up, right, I put 2 by accident. When you load this up, this is what you should see right there. Yeah, it does take up it. You're right. So if you want to print, what you do is you go like this. You come over here to 2 screens so that your scoreboard's in one, and over here will be your candlestick charts.
Okay, let me try that. Oh yeah, there we go. But I still can't see. Yeah, but I still can't see the very top where where it has the title and all the gray, like the whip swap. The two gray colored columns or rows at the very top.
Switch it from desktop to mobile.
Yeah, so that's what you got to do next right here. You got to go into the settings, and you see how it says mobile. You got to change it to desktop, and then press OK.
Oh shit. Okay, I'll figure that out. Cool. Where's the hell is...
So then you see how you see it right now. You see how you see everything. Put it in one window, right? Put it in one window, and you come to settings. Make sure it says desktop. If you go to mobile, check out what happens. It stretches it like this because that's how you view it on your phone. But on your phone, you got to make sure it says mobile. Then you come here to desktop, change it to desktop, and if you want alerts to be the strong alerts, the strong buys and strong sells, that's all you're going to press. Or if you want to know all the alerts, you can press all the alerts. I like the strong buys and strong sells. Now, if you want to change the symbols because you're crypto, factory, it's all Forex. You press this little gear right here. You come in and say BTC. There's the BTC US dollar. Next one, we're going to say Matic, right? And we're going to build something out here. Next one, we're going to say Solana. We'll do Solana market cap. Next one, we're going to do Dogecoin. Let's see. Come here to crypto. Here we go. We'll put that one in. We'll go to Bybit one. And then you press OK. Now, in your scoreboard, right? Wait for it to load up. Now that's how you make your own scoreboard. So now I understand looking at this. Bitcoin is sell. Matic is sell. Solana is sell on the daily time frame, right? Then if you want to put alerts on it, you right-click this and press Add an Alert. And now you're going to do open-ended where, nope, hold on a second. Where'd alert at? Right here. You're gonna press add alert on the scoreboard. You want to do any open-ended, and these are the strong alerts only. When you create it, right now you will get no alerts until one of these change from a strong sell or a strong buy, and you'll be only notified on that. You follow me?
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to do it on there while watching and listening. Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident with the scoreboard. I just gotta try and get that setting sorted.
Yep. He says that's sweet, absolutely sweet. So then you take it mobile, and the mobile, you ain't going to see the chart. You're only going to see this. And so if you want to trade something out and about off your phone, you can say, well, what do I want to trade? The same thing. Well, I don't see anything. But from an investing standpoint, let's just put up the 1 week real quick, and we'll see this right now. You got everything's a buy still, right? So then you come down here to your 1 day chart, right? And you say, see how these are sells? Now we're going to wait until we get 3 buys. And guess who's going to take buys on Bitcoin, Matic, and Solana? Me. You know what I'm saying? Ding, ding, ding. See how easy that is? You with me?
Yes, sir.
Mario, what's going on, boss? How you doing?
Pretty good.
Hey, anybody have any other questions?
Yeah, you had showed a minute ago how you can actually set it on TradingView. You can set the alert. Would you
Yeah.
right click on scoreboard? How did you do that? Can you do that one more time?
Yeah, if you right click where the buys and sells are, right click this and add an alert. So what this is going to do is this will alert your trading view.
So if you only wanted to alert on when it's a strong buy and strong sell, you have to wait till that signal is actually on the scoreboard first.
It ain't going to alert you until it shows up on the scoreboard. That's correct. If you want all the signals, like say this right here. Say you see how these are 3 sells. If say tomorrow an impulse comes in and they turn to buys, do you want to be notified on that or do you not?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, I do from a visual, but if they go from sells to strong buys, you want to be notified on that. Or if Doge and GBP USD go from buy to strong buy, I want to be notified on that because now everything is in sync across the board, and that's a higher probability trade. So in order to determine what alerts you specifically want, come to the settings, come up here to this arrow where it says alert types, and do all alerts or just strong alerts. I want just strong alerts, so I keep strong alerts on, right? Then you come into
Right.
the trend where it says buys or sells. It doesn't matter if there's no strong buys or sells. You just right click, add an alert. Now what's going to happen is anytime that you get a strong buy or strong sell, it's going to say mastermind scoreboard, and you press create. Guess what? Now over here, I have an active alert that just triggered. Right here, mastermind scoreboard is active.
Gotcha. Okay. Thanks.
See how easy that is?
Yep.
Absolutely. You should have filled out the scoreboard form, Fazil. If you're in a trade school, you don't quite get this yet. If you full mastermind, this is the next level. So if you just into trade school, then you got to graduate that first. So you're only going to get TNT for now. But if are you a full mastermind? If Gotcha, I'll check for you. But if you're not, and anybody else that is trade school in here and you are not full mastermind, it just makes perfect sense. Trading becomes way easier. I'm trying to tell you that, super simplified. And if you want to if you watching the recording, just comment BMT below, and we'll get rolling. Or send me a message. We get you rolling. You want to share this with your cousins? Hey, you already know that, If you got family or friends that they interested and you think they're gonna vibe with something that I do or something that we do collectively inside the mastermind, just shoot me a message. I get you. I get you in there, you know. But hey, we have any other questions? Great class. Hey, appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right. Well, hey, if we don't have any other questions.
Brandon.
Oh, go ahead, Dan. Go ahead.
Yeah, so quickly, getting back to the stocks and options and that, as you know, I can't use the, the one that you use. I just was trying out one that's called CMC Markets, but it doesn't, when you're showing us how to buy the options, etc., and you bring up a big list of different areas of that you can buy, like different tickets you can buy. This one doesn't seem to have that. It seems that they want you to put in the price and the ones that you want to buy, like how many you want to buy, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't know what you mean. Do they have like an option chain?
I don't see it on there. It's yeah, I mean, they say they have over 1 million users. It looks pretty, got a whole bunch of cool stuff. Like options and features. It's a I think it's out of Australia. But
Gotcha. So send me a link. I'll have to check it out to see if they're doing
how do
the
I
same.
send you something? Because I don't know how to send you anything unless I'm on here.
What do you mean? You don't got my WhatsApp?
No.
What WhatsApp channels are you in?
Well, Mike Miller put me in a few today.
Gotcha.
Like I see here, let's see, DCG Mastermind, new member support. Options, info, trade school futures, weekly income plays.
Yeah, weekly income plays. I commented in there today. You can't click. You can't click on my number and send me a message.
Is that your phone number or?
Yeah, that's my phone number.
Well, I live in New Zealand.
Well, it's all right because we can communicate through WhatsApp for free.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not all. I don't even. Okay. Because when I did click on your number, it just told me it put it into my contacts list for my, as if I was going to call you normally on a phone.
All right. Let me see. You are what channel are you in right now?
Trade school.
Now go to a different one. Weekly income plays.
Oh yeah, weekly income plays.
Type a message in there.
Right now.
You're the swords.
Yeah. Oh, I see you're posting something. Yeah, that's me.
I just sent you a message. That's me right there.
Oh, sweet. Oh, okay.
So anybody that you want to talk to, you can just send them a message where it's like, instead of you getting charged for your service fees, WhatsApp lets everybody talk to like that.
Sometimes I feel like such a dumbass.
Hey, no worries. I don't even know what's my name under. Like, what do you see my name as?
I see your name as Brandon Beast Mode.
Yes, yeah. So you just look up Brandon Beast Mode on WhatsApp and any of those channels, and I'm in there. I post all the time.
You a Marshawn Lynch fan?
What is it?
You a Marshawn Lynch fan? Marshawn Lynch. He was Beast Mode. Never mind.
Yeah. I'm Beast Mode.
All right. Cool.
Yep.
All right. So I'll send you that link. I can see this because I've been trying to do the demo trial, but I've been doing the free demo trial that they have, but I can't do it like you because it won't let me pick and choose. Like when you say you're going in, is it your Delta mode or something?
I was talking to a couple of my other friends that are out of the world, and they told me something what they do. They get a PO box in the States and create and create a and use that address or their PO box to sign up through the brokers. So that could be an option too. You know what I mean? But I didn't say that.
Okay. So I guess because I have a my wife and I were living in California up until 2019. So I still have a California driver's license. It's how I met Jamar.
Yeah, and you should have a social security number too, then, right?
Of course, I was born in the States. Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, there then you should have no problems then.
Oh,
So
you just
open up a
hear you.
you get a Wyoming address. You know what I'm saying? PO box.
I lost your volume.
I said get a PO box in Wyoming. You hear me?
Oh, is that what it was?
Hello.
Yeah, sorry, I accidentally hit mute on my bloody.
Now you good? I said get a Wyoming PO box. You know what I'm saying, or a Delaware.
Oh, jeez. So
Can you,
like,
put a one in the box if you guys hear me.
I can now. I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Gotcha. So I said get a PO box in Delaware or Wyoming. You know.
Oh, all right. Don't know how I'll do that, but I could Google it, I suppose.
I'll see. I'll tell them to tell me how they did, and I'll send it over to you.
Yeah, if you could do that, when you get a chance, that'd be great. Because I'm really keen to get practicing and getting used to it, so I can get in there with you.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely love it.
I'd really like to work beside you there, Brendan.
Hey, come on, look at the couch. You come on this side. You good. Don't make me host a live trading retreat. You know what I'm saying? You be flying in.
Hey, you should come to New Zealand, mate. It's a beautiful place.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Well, you're always welcome. Anyone in DCG is welcome.
Awesome, awesome. We love it. Anybody else have any other questions? Last thing too, if you guys want to, I do live trade every single day. You have a lot of people that talk the talk. I like to talk the talk and walk the walk. So live trading, I call some things out. I do eat crayons. What I'm looking at, the same exact things that you just seen. Sharing good, high probable setups. In my opinion, like I said, I do eat the crayons, but East Coast time, 9:30 a.m. We get rocking and rolling. Typically done by 10:30, 11. So we blessed. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to attend, you just let me know, and we're gonna rock with it. You know, we're gonna roll with it. James, you full mastermind, right? You got you. So yeah, so you can watch a recording with this. Go to Beast Mode Trading YouTube. This is streamed to that right there. You'll be able to watch it until I upload it. So you can get caught right back up the first 20, 25 minutes you missed, James. But for anybody else, live training tomorrow. If you ever have questions, comments, or concerns, never hesitate to reach out. With that being said, you guys have a blessed one. Catch me on the next one. Beast Mode out.